Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DICEBERG Ahead. You're listening to the Emergence podcast, Extraplanar 2. Wow. My name is Hunter Olson. I'll be your black hole son for this evening, and with me today we have...
Shit, I didn't think about this.
I didn't either. Chewed up, spat out, put down, ass up.
What?
Jaden is Yorrik.
Jaden
is Yorrik.
Hey guys. Yeah, my name's Evan. You know that. I go by they, them. You know that too. I play Alice. They also go by they, them. Isn't that crazy?
My name is Chenoa Reid. Probably gonna fire Evan.
Yes!
And I play AYCE-Reframed. Not Ace Ventura.
Hey, it's Sauce. If anyone should be fired, it's me because I'm 8 shots in playing Khepri.
Khepri about to be Debris. Yeah.
I would drink at recording all the time if I wasn't the one driving.
When last we left our heroes, they were trapped in an orbit around a black hole in a scrap field, looking for anything they could use to try and escape and to try to learn more details about their current situation, their current predicament, which seems to have piqued the curiosity of two of our arcanists aboard. While observing the black hole, half of the party went a little cray-cray, started swinging at their fellow crew members, but with some clever use of key points and arcana, they were able to calm the situation back down. However, further attempts to get any kind of reading or progress towards identifying this black hole by sacrificing Yorrik's little servant Muppet Hans seems to have disturbed or raised the attention of something dwelling within, as Ace, looking through the telescope at the top of the tower, spotted a black speck separate itself from the black hole and begin zipping through the debris field coming towards the tower. What do y'all do?
What's what we're observing while this is happening? What's the time scale? Because it's got to cross a lot of distance.
Y'all will have a decent amount of time. I think you will have 2 or 3 rounds, you think. Probably 3 unless this thing gets a beat on you.
I'm gonna set up a turret.
Hell yeah. Yes, Alice?
Did we take a short rest after?
I think yes. I will say I did say enough time has passed that someone needs to make a paladin check. In my notes, that's for an hour. So yeah.
All my key points, bitch. It's like nothing ever happened.
I use my action to build an Eldritch cannon.
Damn.
A force ballista that has a range of 120 feet.
Do you have it as like on little legs?
Yeah. It looks like you know, in Teen Titans, the little guys with like laser pointers on the top head. Or Ben 10 also has something that looks like that. They're like little turrets with legs,
little,
like a saucer top.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Nice.
And it just goes.
You create your arcane turret. Does anyone else do anything with their action on this round?
Like reaches into his sleeves, pulls out more. He pulls out 3 crystals that are like have some kind of like glow juice on them, and he's gonna spend. We got like 2 or 3 rounds. He's gonna use his action each of those and smash it over the head of each of his friends. The goo is like bright neon pink. It's basically it just like looks like Pepto-Bismol, but it's a little bit more tacky. It attaches itself to you and then absorbs into you. You have the gift of alacrity for the next 8 hours if you roll initiative, add a d8 to that roll.
Nice.
Dang.
So that's all 3 of Yorrik's actions. We have 1 of Ace's down. Alice and Khepri.
Okay, I think I want to set up Beacon of Hope just to be safe.
Hell yeah.
Because it takes an action, so might as well. And it lasts up to a minute. And if we're already doing rounds, might as well.
Yeah.
So for the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Nice.
And I choose everybody who can receive healing So, y'all, and I guess, is there anybody else or any, like, can
It's
I?
just
Not
us.
anymore.
No, Hans is dead.
Okay, so, yeah, it's y'all.
Don't tell Amori.
Hans dead.
Oh no. Oh, Hans. I knew him for like 0.1 seconds.
I like to just imagine I'm seeing Amori just form in the stars and then dissipate.
My baby.
So that's one of Khepri's actions. Alice.
Alice runs around in circles.
Oh no!
Nah, they're just chilling out and like, yep, all my shit is in the moment. I can't prep.
Gotcha. Ace, do you do anything else with your remaining 2 turns?
I pull my pistol out. With my left hand, reach into my holster that's like hidden by my robes, and I just pull out a pepper box.
Okay, so you're just full waiting for this thing's arrival.
Robocop it.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Another natural 20.
That's like the
That's
fourth
the
one
fourth?
tonight.
Yeah.
You mother, and you
Ooh.
maybe add d8s to
Add a
initiative,
D8,
right?
Yep. So that plus Dex plus a D8.
I also got a natural 20.
So did I.
Dex plus a
What the
D8.
fuck?
I got a 16. Like,
Oh, fuck you. Way to bring down the curve.
This is 28.
28. I think it's safe to assume Khepri's going first.
26.
Woo! No, it's closer than I thought, though.
24.
24.
23.
Oh my god.
Wait, but I'm using my wisdom for initiative.
Yeah. So it's even higher.
So that's 29.
Nice.
Not like it matters, but
Yeah.
no.
sorry, guys. I got 29.
No.
Yeah, it matters.
Yeah,
It matters.
it matters.
You need to measure. I mean, hey, if no one
Matters to
if
me.
no
We're
one's
measuring
keeping
cogs.
score, then we don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this. We literally go it around for turns, beginning with Khepri. As this speck grows closer, anyone looking through the telescope or something would be able to try to watch its approach. It does seem to be searching through the debris. You see it grab holds of hunks of ship. You see limbs. You see a body medium-sized as it drifts, but it leaves behind a kind of black smoke-like trail. It's looking through open hulls and crates, and when it spies the tower and the glint of the telescope is when it starts making faster headway towards you all.
Hello.
Do you have your... Are people on the outside? Whoever's looking
Yes.
at it is inside, but are people on the outside awaiting?
I have my turret on the stairs by the top floor.
Gotcha.
I'm kind of on the inside. I want to make sure that my beacon of hope is able to.
Yeah, you put it in
Yeah.
like an open doorway that leads to the outside of the
Yeah.
tower that you can just step out and step onto the exterior.
Yeah.
Alice is running around the outside doing the thing where like they're trying to like see where it's gonna fall and I try to catch it.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yorrik is like completely flustered, like trying to find his spell book and like stumbling into the beacon of hope on the outside.
Okay, so Alice is, in a way, using their actions to make themselves a deliberate target,
Yes.
you might say. Oh, no. So you see this thing flying at you. It looks like... I'm trying to use words like wraith to define it, but I shouldn't because that's a legit monster, and you might get the wrong idea.
You say wraith-like.
It's like a Dementor or a ring wraith. I'll go for media instead. It is cloaked in darkness. You see only glowing red in place where eyes should be, with no visible source to their light. All other darkness, all other light as it eclipses stars behind it get blacked out as if they're drawn into it. You feel it get colder somehow.
If it enters the 120 feet of my cannon, I will use a bonus action to activate it.
Okay, so
A reaction?
A bonus. If I hold, like,
Oh,
and wait. I do have to use
okay.
a bonus to activate it.
okay. I'll do it like in Baldur's Gate, where it happens, but it uses your bonus action. So on your turn,
Yeah,
you'll have your action still, but not your bonus.
whatever works. DM.
Hell yeah. You blast it. It gets within the 120 foot range. It makes no sound as it glides violently towards Alice and then just gets shot from the side.
27.
That hits.
Shot through the heart.
Not too well.
You give rays.
A bad name.
A bad
bad-
plane.
A bad play.
Wow.
That is 10 points of force damage, and it is pushed back 5 feet.
It loses its momentum.
Comet has to wait till his next turn to move 5 feet forward. Gets blasted again.
It holds its face and goes, ah, fuck.
But you can't hear it.
Yeah. In space, no one can hear you groan. Okay. What does it look like when the cannon goes off? Is it like a wall or like a force field?
It kind of just looks like a weird, thick laser beam. So it's like a reddish orange, and it just goes boing, and just like pelts this guy.
Blasts it backwards. It releases this big plume of smoke as it is thrown backwards, but quickly reorients and begins flying inwards again. Khepri, it is at a range of 125 feet.
Is Ace within touching
Yes.
range? Or I can get there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give Ace guidance. So you get a
Wonderful.
D4 to one ability check. And then I'm going to give... I'm trying to decide between Alice and Yorrik.
Alice.
Alice.
If Khepri ever looks at Yorrik, he's pointing at Alice very intently. One of us can come back.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to give Alice Shield of Faith. So you get a +2 bonus to your AC
Beautimus.
for
Nice.
10 minutes.
Yeah, my AC's higher than yours, bitch.
Is Shield of Faith a concentration spell?
Yes.
Is Beacon of Hope a concentration spell?
Oh, that's a thing.
I think so.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay.
Mhm.
It's 125 feet, so you can't
Oh,
like.
but I can
guiding
do
bolt.
spiritual weapon instead.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to max out the action bonus action
yeah,
shit
yeah.
with spells because it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, spellcaster's hard.
Max
So-
blast that shit, dude.
I will do spiritual weapon at the door.
Okay.
That lasts for a minute.
Just ominously floating behind where the door is, so anything that walks through is just
It's
like.
no, yeah, because if I remember correctly in Meg, it was
Mhm.
just a statue of Ra.
I vividly
So
remember this. Yeah.
it's just a statue of Ra sitting at the door, which in emergence terms is a ludus.
Yes.
It shifts between the two figures because Khepri is now understanding more things.
Yes, you create your spiritual weapon. Ra appears to you and stands at your side. After Khepri, it is Ace.
I am going to hold my action.
Okay.
When it gets 60 feet, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And I already used my bonus, so I am just waiting.
Hell yeah. Alice, you're up.
Oh, come at me, bitch. Come on. Or wait, actually, I guess we didn't. We just sort of shot without asking questions. Are you sorry? Hey. Are you trying to fight us?
It is continuing to sail at you, arms flailing around, trailing darkness.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of you.
That's. I hold an action to punch.
Hell yeah. Yorrik.
Yep. I'm gonna look at this guy. I'm gonna see it coming. I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't like whatever this thing is.
Oh no.
Dear.
I want to instead of getting ready to fight this thing, I want to study it.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I want to see if I can like pull any tags off this thing. Is it material? Is it corporeal? Is it like what is it made of? What can I affect on it?
Yeah.
Vibe check.
Make a nature, arcana, or perception.
Gonna do Arcana. I roll with advantage because of my book.
Hell yeah. Because I'm a nerd.
I'm a nerd. That's a 28.
28. This is an aberration, and it is incorporeal.
Interesting. I'll relay that to the group, and I'll say, if we can incapacitate it, I might be able to hold it. But Ace's hypothesis is very much correct. This is definitely outsiders or something from the outer. They're from far away.
Real quick, does using one of your scrolls cost an action?
Each of them takes exactly one action to cast.
Cool. Good to know.
Yorrik, you observe it. You identify bits about its nature. After you, it is the beast, unless there's something else you're doing.
Yeah, for my bonus action, I desummon my book, and it turns into the little skull in a flower, and that's gonna fly 30 feet up towards this thing.
Hell yeah. I think around 30 to 60 feet is about the range of the air envelope that surrounds Yorik's tower. After Yorrik, it is the beast, which gets within the 60-foot range.
Fairy fire.
So, what kind of save is that?
Is it?
Dex.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's 23.
Gross.
Yeah, it got a 19.
All right.
So it poofs in a cloud of smoke, and your blast of fairy fire seems to travel through it, and it reforms and continues its flight. Ales.
Oh.
It's going to attack you. It reaches out with enervating claws.
Is that arranged?
It's within 5 feet. You punch it first.
Yeah.
Smack it.
I thought I had 10 feet for a second.
My fists are magical weapons.
Hell yeah, they are.
These dice, I just can't fucking see these dice, dude. They're so dark. That's a 21 to hit.
21, yes, that hits.
Tight. I'm gonna do some radiant damage on this fucker. Yep. Okay, I use 1 key point for Hands of Harm. So it's going to be 12 magical bludgeoning,
Gotcha.
2 radiant,
Gotcha.
and 6 necrotic. That was a really long time period for one attack.
Okay, gotcha. You watch as this flash of radiant light is dimmed and muffled and absorbed by this creature.
Interesting. I was hoping that would do double.
The necrotic seemed to work just fine, though.
Great. Yeah, I uppercut it, and then it rips me apart.
You can hear it now. It's in the air envelope.
Oh, bad touch. Bam!
2 claw attacks. Dirty 20.
To who?
Yep.
To Ales.
Yep.
And then 26.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck. You take 7 necrotic, and you are grappled.
Oh.
So the breath drinker uses its tidal ability and tries to drink your breath. I need Ales to make a charisma saving throw. I don't know why I'm rolling a d20.
And that is a total of 21.
Woohoo! You do it. You succeed. Okay, so you take half as much damage. You take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then for the claw attacks, I forgot earlier, I also need you to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, 1 for each.
Yes, because they're enervating you.
Okay. Those are same number. So plus 6. 15 each.
15 each. Okay. The damage you have taken decreases your maximum hit points by the same amount.
Beautiful.
That is the Breath Drinker's turn. It is back up with Khepri. It is within, I'll say, about 10 feet of you. You want it to be within touching range of multiple of your allies, but Alice was running around being like, come get me!
I'm gonna cast Aid on y'all 3.
Gotcha.
Y'all 3 ends. Yep.
Each of your hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for 8 hours.
Can I benefit from that?
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
And then I'm going to make an attack with my spiritual weapon, so Ra is just gonna like bring out an arm and punch this thing.
Oh shit.
That's 22, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 22.
Hell yeah, that hits.
It's hard to read. I'm sorry.
Ra flies up and karate chops the.
When you've had like
The
8
darkness.
shots, it does become a little hard to read.
So this is force damage
Gotcha.
plus my spellcasting modifier, which is plus 4. That's a 6.
Gotcha.
Plunk.
So yeah, Rob.
You punch the darkness.
Yeah.
It winces. It seems fully effective as the other attacks before.
Shit.
After Khepri, it is Ace.
Bonus action, activate my turret.
Force blast.
Fa-chung.
Wow.
27.
Yup.
16 points of force damage, and it gets pushed 5 feet back. I am going to take aim and shoot my blunderbuss. How far is it away from me?
Because it was in melee. Well, 15 now, because he pushed it 5 feet away.
Yeah. That's in decent range. Over 20.
Yeah.
Some sort of math, happens there.
Girl math.
Yeah. 8 points of piercing damage, I believe.
Gotcha.
And it does not misfire.
Is this gun enchanted in any way?
It is by my own design.
Hell yeah. So it's magical damage.
Yes. I have a no reload capacity on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it just replenishes ammo.
Yeah.
That's
On hit, the ammo disappears pretty much and returns
gotcha.
to.
You got infinity.
telebullets.
Yeah.
After Ace, it is Ales.
Oh, saw, dude. I'm gonna. Oh wait, was he moved out of my?
He was pushed 5 feet away. It doesn't trigger an attack of opportunity because it's forced movement.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. I punch it.
I punch it anyway. You look cute.
13 to hit.
Nero.
How about 26?
Yes.
No.
Key point, hand of harm. So that's going to be 5 necrotic.
Gotcha.
That's minimum 6 bludgeoning and 8 radiant. And then I'm going to flurry of blows. A natural 20. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, this one doesn't exist. I'm only doing bludgeoning. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
No, yeah. I can do a hand of harm for free, but I already did. I can only do 1 per turn. So that's maximum bludgeoning. So plus 5, 21.
Hell yes.
And then a 21 for the last attack to hit.
Yes.
Yeah. That's minimum 6.
6, gotcha. Alrighty. Yeah, you watch as this flurry of Alice's hands materialize and go flying into this thing. The radiant damage that you dealt once more is muffled and absorbed.
All right. Does it seem like it's like immune or resistant?
Make an insight check.
Yeah. I was gonna ask in a more diegetic way, and then I
No, you're all
didn't. Does it completely consume the light, or is it just like refracting it? Insight. That's a shit ton. 23.
You think this thing is benefiting from the radiant damage.
Fuck. Okay, I turned that off then.
Okay.
Hey guys. I think this thing like gets better with light. Like a black hole. It's just consuming the energy. So don't use radiant.
Oh,
Understood.
interesting.
After Alice, it is Yorrik. Yeah, it's Yorrik.
This thing's feeding off of our energy.
Fucking sucks because all my weapons do radiant damage.
Yorik's gonna look at this guy. He does not know how to stop this thing. He really does not want to destroy it. But his friends are in danger. I'm gonna bestow a curse on this thing.
Gotcha.
That it can no longer gain hit points.
Okay.
It needs to make a Cha save.
It's so charismatic. Actually, it is.
Well, yeah, because it kisses people.
That's a 21.
Fuck. No!
You take the curse
It's like
instead.
3. Yep. No, that's that. Never mind. Cool.
You have silvery barbs or something? Or?
Not in this build.
So you feel this thing throw off your spell with an incredible force of will that you didn't expect from such a wild-seeming aberration.
No, it hates us. For my bonus action, my book is going to continue to study this thing. It's going to use its actions.
It's like a camera getting the action.
It's sentient, so it's going to start cataloging this thing, and I want to see if I can start to gain. I just want to see if I can gain more.
Okay.
Glean more rules from it.
Yeah. Make a nature or Arcana check.
Okay. That's a natural 20 plus 15.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah. So this thing is resistant to most any attack that's not magical. You know that. You know that this thing will heal from radiant damage. You know that this thing can have incorporeal movement. You also know that its drink breath ability, my comparison to it being a wraith, was not far off. You think people's selves might be in danger if that happens too many times to them.
Right. Yeah, okay, kill it. Kill it now. Sorry, I was wrong.
All of my damage is radiant.
I will continue working on that.
After Yorrik, it is the breath drinker. Flies back into range of Ales.
Oh, come at me, bitch.
Claw, drink.
Yeah. Oh, duck and weave. Woo, woo.
26 on the first one.
Ah.
13 on the second.
Woo! Double ones again. You take 7 necrotic damage.
Con save.
I'm gonna diamond body that. 21.
21, you succeed. Your hit points aren't reduced by 7. And then it tries to drink your breath. Let me smell your breath. Have you seen that video? You drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath.
Yeah.
Make a charisma saving throw for me, Alice.
Okay, I give you +5 now.
Okay.
Reaction. I use my int.
25.
You succeed. You take half damage.
Why can't this be a dex check? Dex save.
Because fuck you.
Because then I could use evasion.
You take 22 necrotic damage.
Is that halved?
That is halved.
Ooh.
Okay. One sec. Fuck, I'm bloodied. And then Alice, like, force palm right into the center of its shape.
Mm-hmm.
And the sleeve of their bolero just explodes as orange and yellow and red tinted stained glass erupt out of their arm.
Hell
and
yeah.
just stab through this as reaction. I cast
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke using a tattoo that Yorrik gave Alice.
Hell yeah, that's
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Magically, and yeah.
Is this a dex save?
Yes.
Oh, that's an 8.
Yeah, fuck no.
Woo!
That's a lot of 8s.
It's a lot of 8s.
Ooh.
What's that one? 9? 6. 9? 9.
That's a 5.
Awesome. 40 fire damage.
It is still up.
Cool.
These flaming hot shards of stained glass go streaking through this thing and then turn to liquid and then freeze into, what are they called, like Prince Albert's drops?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's exactly
Out in
what it's
space.
called. Yeah.
Yeah, that looked very effective. Maybe not extra effective, but you did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's just 40 damage.
Yeah,
is
this
kind
thing
of a
is
lot.
shrieking and struggling to draw back shadow to reform itself.
Fuck you, bitch.
That bloodied it. After the breath drinker, it is Khepri.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to cure wounds, and because if Alice is still within Beacon of Hope,
Yes.
they just get 8 + 4 healing.
Hell yeah, so you get
Because
free
they
12.
get the max amount of healing.
Nice.
Thank you.
And then bonus action, spiritual weapon does damage.
Punch him.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Alice, you see Eludis beating the shit out of this thing.
Oh, go, girl, go.
Dirty
Nice.
20.
Nice.
That does hit.
So
Filthy 20.
Slutty little whore of a 20.
7 damage. 7 force damage.
That 20 is inappropriate to marry my daughter.
Eludis slaps the life drinker and it shrieks in response after Capria's ace.
I use my bonus action to force shoot it with my Eldritch blaster. I blast it.
It's the Geonosian blasters.
21.
To hit?
Yes.
Absolutely.
9 points of force damage, and it is pushed 5 feet back.
Yes, we decided to kill this.
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray and attack it 3 times.
These rays of fire come shooting out of
Like
your arm, or shoulder, like a cannon.
Yeah. My chest piece, actually.
Oh, like an arc reactor.
Yeah. Just. Boom. The first one misses.
Gotcha.
What the fuck? The second one misses.
Using the giveaway dice.
16.
16 misses.
All 3 of them miss.
You watch as this thing, it quickly dissipates into an incorporeal form as these rays of fire go streaking through it.
Oh, I punched it out of existence, dude.
You should probably move away from it.
Please.
Yorrik is freaking out over there. After Ace is Alice, Yorrik, you're on deck.
Oh, saw, dude. Prepare to get punched 4 times again. No! Alrighty, that's a 26 and a 25.
Yep.
Before I use a key point, I'm just going to see what that does.
Okay.
Minimum. Okay, so that's going to be 6 and then 10 magical bludgeoning. 16 total.
That kills it.
That's why I didn't use a key point.
It goes 1 hit point over its maximum with
Hell yeah.
that much.
Yeah, and then Alice using their 2 real fists. Now 1 arm exposed, but the bolero still wrapped around their neck, and then the other arm. Bat, 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 bat. Bah!
You do a full Doctor Strange on the 3rd punch. The shadow, it fully is dissipated off of their form, and you see a spirit, ethereal in nature, begin drifting backwards. It seems unconscious almost.
I'm going to try to catch it.
Okay. Yeah, you reach out, one or more of your extra arms reaches out and grabs around its ankle, and it seems to regard you, and you feel a connection in your mind, which you understand as a monk of this level. Normally, it would be in deep speech.
Oh, that's right. I got chunks of the sun and the moon, my guys, and every single star. I'm in touch with the fucking universe, man. Yes! I love making people laugh.
Could I legend lore this? Spend your
Scroll.
scroll?
Yeah, I think that was a scroll that we got from the other ship. Go for it.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We'll do Alice's thing first. This thing, the spirit, which appears sort of elven in nature.
Bug.
I should say fey in nature, like an Eladrin.
Bug.
And this psionic connection through your mind says to you,
Little flames in the dark, are you the ones to save me? Seeking neither throne nor fame, I remark. Once more, we shall see.
Yeah, I'll save you. Yeah, I'm sorry for having to beat the shit out of you. You're just kind of being kind of aggro, but I don't know. You seem chill now. You want some tea?
it dissipates out of your hand. You use legend lore, however, Ace, before it
Yes.
dissipated, as Alice is speaking this verbal response. Sauce is covering their face. You detect this thing is a spirit of something that was once possessed. This was maybe once a crew member of one of the various vessels aboard here. And you think that the voice that Alice was hearing was not that spirit.
Yes.
You think it was still being used to communicate.
So it's whatever malign intelligence we're currently up against is so alien from us that it's using the spirits of the dead like puppets
This is up your alley.
to be able to translate its thoughts into something that we can understand.
It sent us your Hans.
That's exactly what... Oh no.
You watch as the spirit dissipates. Alice, you land back on the tower.
I'm gonna try and cast Charm Monster on the spirit.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom save, please.
That's it. That's a 2.
What the
Plus-
fuckery is this?
Okay, that's a 5 total.
Yeah, I think Yorrik, like, there's a moment where, like, Yorrik sees it going, and, like, immediately in his head, he's thinking of, like, when he created Shadow Alice, and he's like, not that, but I need to break some rules, and he's gonna reach out, he's gonna use the authority that he's still kind of got, like, some hold on with Jol Giltane, and he's gonna command this spirit. He's gonna be like, why don't you stay instead and just chat with us for a little bit? We can let you haunt this tower.
Okay. Alice, instead of it dissipating, you feel Yorik's presence join the group call and say this, and you feel the connection between this spirit and whatever was speaking through it sever, but the spirit opens its eyes and it looks down at you all, and it looks at its hands, and it seems to sort of be flickering and fading and struggling to remain.
That's all right. We have things that can help you. Just come over here. We've got everything that you're going to need.
I pull them down with me, and I'm gonna put a hand over their heart and pop a key point of hand of healing. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Try to just stabilize their spirit.
Yeah, they feel like a warmth wash over them. You watch it sort of pulse through their spectral form, much more ethereal than you are. It speaks in Sylvan, and
I can understand that.
So can I.
Hell yeah.
I have no idea. I can't remember if Khepri can.
Cast comprehend languages.
And they say,
My body. It's somewhere around. Where am I?
What is the name of your ship? You've passed through the final door. We're working to help your spirit get somewhere more useful to you.
We were aboard the Lunamoth.
Yorik's going to point to Ace. Can we stop moving there?
Hmm?
Can we stop moving there?
Start moving
To the moth ship.
to the moth.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
you move to the helm and start moving the ship. I'll get that piloting check in a sec. And it says,
There were more of us here from Feywild. We were meant to research. I can't remember what we found.
Don't think about it too hard.
That's easy. There's nothing there. Could I lie down?
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
drifts horizontal. And maybe like sinks through the wall and ends up on a couch.
I technically still have guidance, right? I know
Yeah.
it's been a combat, but
Apparently guidance is a concentration thing.
I don't.
Yeah.
14.
14. Gotcha. To move the ship.
Yes.
All right. You all feel the ship shudder and tumble, maybe as an extra piece of debris lurches into the underside as Ace connects to the helm a little too late to notice or something, as the tower is dragged a few hundred feet closer to the black hole moved into Area 2 of the ring. You are still within range to reach the Lunamoth ship. It'll just be off the tip of the ship now instead of off the fins. You're on the other side of it, essentially.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. The pull grows ever stronger, but you are in position.
Oops. God. Hey, like, I don't want to, like, stress you. Do you, by any chance, like, so I know you're here to, like, research, does the name Cherubiel mean anything to you?
She reaches her hands to her head and says, "There was a presence. There was something else trying to keep watch of what we were finding. I never got a name for it, but one of our other researchers had some kind of brand or marking. It was in Celestial. That name, I think, was read off of their tattoo."
That information would be on the ship then.
Check. Hey, I'm a medicine person, so I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go check, while they continue talking, Ithrane's body and see if there's a brand on her anywhere.
You check Ithrane's body. You do not see some such brand. Tattoos, but nothing that says Cherubiel or in Celestial. Yorrik, Ace Khepri, are you asking anything else of the spirit before I think we cut this episode?
No, yeah, I think Yorik's just trying to make it comfortable.
Okay. Yeah.
Khepri's doing the same. She feels sorry.
She doesn't even fully understand. Like, if you bring up being attacked, she doesn't have a memory of it.
Does she if we're doing it, does she literally not have a memory of it? If I use modify memory, is there nothing there?
God, you nasty fucker. I love it.
If you want to cast modify memory, go ahead.
Yeah, let's do it.
What kind of save does it require?
I'll let her know that I'm casting it.
Okay.
And because I'm not gonna cast it on her if she doesn't want it. Gotcha. But I'll say I have a spell that will allow me to extract potentially harmful memories from you and to view them remotely.
Okay.
But I don't want to do that without your okay.
I suppose that's all right. I can't seem to remember much anyway.
All right, let's see what's in there.
She tries her best to relax as you go digging. Could you describe modify memory for me real quick?
Yeah. So modify memory, the effects that it has, I can occlude, make clear. I can occlude a memory. I can make a memory clear that has been magically occluded or that has just like naturally been forgotten. Mm-hmm. And I can create a false memory.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're looking for clearing up an occluded one.
Yeah.
Magically or otherwise.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you go digging and you do your best to restore any memory that has been sort of lost.
And what I'm doing here, because I also have the encode thoughts cantrip, is I'm going to look for memories specifically that have to do, like when she's talking about Cherubiel, I can pick that out and I can just encode it into a little strand so that we can view it without it being
in her mind's eye or whatever.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. You pull a string of memories out and tie them around a focus and take them for remote viewing.
Yeah.
On a staticky crystal screen. So you see scraps and details that you're pulling out. Basically, whenever she spied that tattoo on the person, on their fellow researcher, it looked like a ship full of Eladrin. Basically, these humanoids with fine fey features, longer pointed ears, and they're seasonal themed. And they're all various researchers, arcanists. You see they have more technology than like the last ship that you guys were aboard. They were building things and constructs and devices, trying to research this place, including probes and suits and cables and tethers to drop things in and retrieve them back. And one such test you learn is called the GoldenEye test. And it involves a probe that is an adamantine skull that has been gilded with opals for eyes. And it creates a perspective connection with a golden mask that one wears, and it's as if you're viewing it from the perspective of the skull. This Eladrin that you are have the spirit of lying on your couch, was wearing the mask when one such test went down. So as you're seeing their memory, you're seeing from the point of view of the skull. I have on the ship, there's a tablet with this recording on it, basically. So I've already got this scripted out, so this works perfectly. You see this Eladrin put on the mask as the skull is basically looking at them, and then a different Eladrin picks up the camera and takes it to the deck, and they release it, much like you did, Hans, to be sent through the black hole. You hear them going through many different checks with flashes of light as different spectrums of magic are being filtered through the feed. Researchers are speaking with the Eladrin wearing the mask that says,
Perspective link still solid? Mask must be working. It feels like I'm there. I'm almost worried I'm not wearing a fish suit. You'll be just fine, Tumna. And you learn that's their name. The maw can't hurt you from here. No, but it can drag me to where it can. There's more minutes, flashing colors, scans with no information. They seem more frustrated than ever. The Eladrin in the mask, Tumna, says, passing the horizon. The others copy, and there's a long silence before she speaks again. I see something. Where? Direct ahead? We're getting nothing, Tumna. We still pick you up, nothing else. I swear it's there. You two, watching the memory, see only darkness. Well, what do you see? I could have swore. Could it see me? Tumna, what did you see? I thought I saw... There's nothing now. I thought I saw eyes reflecting in the dark. Trick of light, if there were any. And there's silence. Tumna seems calm again, so the other voices don't press.
minutes pass. Every now and again, the first voice demands a check-in, and Tumna replies, but about 3 minutes in, she doesn't respond.
Hello? Check-in? Do you copy? Tumna doesn't reply, but she starts hyperventilating. Slow your breathing. What's going on? Tumna's breathing is ragged and hoarse, and you can hear small grunts and yelps like exertion or pain. Tumna, what do you feel? What do you see? Tumna begins to scream. She swears at the top of her lungs. She curses her liege lady, the Queen of Winter in the Fae Court. She curses her fellow astronauts and researchers. That's Astra with an A. She curses her parents for sending her away, all while the other researchers are trying to calm her, telling her to get a hold of herself. When she continues yelling, you hear them struggling and shouting at each other. Get it off her! I can't, it's stuck! What do you mean it's stuck? Tumna's anguish sputters into whimpering as the researchers argue, too busy trying to figure out how to get the mask off of her to hear. The last audible thing she says is, "You've left me behind, betrayed me, lied to me, dropped me into its maw." There's a sound of bones breaking. Tumna howls in pain, and the other researchers let out shouts of horror and surprise. What the hell is that thing? And you hear a shrieking much like that which you encountered not minutes ago. Their shouts muffle as they move, like they've left the room. The sound of Tumna's howl never stops. It becomes like a howling gale or gust of wind. It shrieks and moves with intent, and it gives chase after the other researchers. Your perspective follows. It's not a pretty sight. I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I think they get advantage on that while they're still in
Beacon of Hope?
Beacon of Hope.
Hell yeah.
If that's still going on, because it only lasts a minute.
I said 3 minutes in.
Okay.
You could be recasting it if you wish during that time. We haven't established what Khepri is doing while this is happening. If you'd like to also be watching, you can.
I will say that whoever is here, like Yorrik's got it like put up on a wall. Whoever is here watching it, he's gonna have cast a magic circle around them.
Okay.
Okay, because
so they won't be able to leave.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I can recast this right now. It's a 3rd level.
So we're
spell.
all making wisdom checks then, if we're
all watching.
You were at the helm, and Alice was like getting ready to cross, basically, after hearing.
Yeah.
Well, we had talked about the body, I think. But.
Yeah, I just checked the body and then came back.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is this wisdom save or was check?
Wisdom saving throw.
Is this a fear effect?
No. This is a charm. Nah.
No.
Okay. Khepri?
Fuck. 15 plus 8.
23.
I am at
Ace.
the helm, but I would have loved to come see. 11.
11.
Hey, twinsies.
Gotcha. 11 for Yorrik. Alice?
17.
17. Okay. Khepri, you are the only not to suffer this effect. You feel another wash of magic like that which you felt before when trying to connect with the black hole, only this time much stronger and more fierce. And you watch in horror as Yorrik and Ace and Ales fall to their knees and begin screaming and howling, much like that within the video. You see spectral forms begin rising out of them, aside from Ales himself, who just wholesale begins lifting into the air, his many arms draped behind him. And you watch as shadow begins washing over their form like a waterfall of ink. And as they rise up and shriek, Ales, with a burst of golden energy from his spectral heart, does some cool monk shit that Evan will describe.
Are we like experiencing all the worst shit that's ever happened to us right now, kind of?
Right now, you are feeling an emptiness inside of you, like a void, and the more you put your focus onto it, the less of you comes out again.
Gotcha. So yeah, as Ales is like lifting into the air, the hands doing awful little patterns behind them, they start getting the purple veins coming from their chest again, wrapping up, and their eyes are bleeding this poison and going down their arms, and then they just fully freeze, and then just deep breath, eyes close, and then every color returns to their skin, that goes away. They drop back to the ground, and then they let it out, and they just look around. I use stillness of mind, the 7th level monk ability.
Hell yeah. You look around, you see Khepri standing in shock, and you look next to you, and you see Ace and Yorrik going through this process that you seem to have been able to resist. Khepri, you were wanting to perceive them.
Yes.
I'll do perception, religion, or nature to try to determine what the fuck is going on.
That is a 24 perception.
God damn. Yes, you see that by watching this video, this feed of memories from this Eladrin, you have exposed yourself to whatever it is they witnessed while sending this probe into the black hole, and in doing so have allowed it to make some kind of connection. You don't know, for Ace's reference, as you're thinking about what's happening and your thoughts are being consumed and deleted as you do so, you don't know if this is the cage or the thing within. But as they rise into the air, Yorrik and Ace speak in unison. A message that I've just sent in the Discord chat.
Little flames snuffed too soon. You have a promise to keep. Perhaps you're destined to fall into doom. Perhaps you will sow what I reap.
Hell yeah, that was good.
That was so fucking good.
Alice is like, fuck, and then punches the shit out of them.
Alice, you leap into the air to do a spinning, you're...
it's a wheel of
fists.
Yeah.
Bicycle kicks.
And as you do, your fists not only pass through them incorporeally, but they fully disappear. Their smoke just washes away.
Yorrik!
You land back on the ground. They are nowhere to be seen, and that's where we're going to end this episode.
Woo!
Don't take my boyfriend away!
The smartest people are now gone.
I can't pilot the ship. Khepri can.
Khepri can.
Yeah.
We still got that was what I was worried about. Is if the three of us went.
Pilot the ship.
Alice would be fucking stranded.
I am glad because the three of us.
It goes away after a day.
You're going to have to read a bunch of books that Yorrik has kept to try to learn how to cast spells.
Fuck.
You have 24 hours
to gain a level in wizard.
Yeah.
That's a cool plot.
That's really cool.
Thanks for listening. Background music for the Emergence podcast was provided by Tabletop Audio. For more DICEBERG content, follow us on our Patreon and socials, or visit us on our website at DICEBERG Ahead.com.